I'm in love with a stripper. Hey man, I guess it's not always once a hoe, always a hoe, as sometimes people have a change of heart for the better and leave the streets alone. And certain female rappers didn't start off as rappers and had to do something strange for a little piece of change, just like these ladies. Eve. For someone who comes off as aggressive as she did in her early days, you would have never thought. Shortly after graduating high school, she was trying to make some real money and she met a couple of girls who used to strip and told her how much potential money she could make, so she decided to give it a try. As she recalls it, she was one of the laziest strippers. Instead of trying to dance on people, she would try to rap for them instead. Yo girl, I ain't come to the club to hear no bars, you better shake that ass for me girl. And even one night she bumped into Mace and told him she could rap. And after rapping for him, he told her that she was good and go pursue her rap career. And she said shortly after the conversation with him, she quit stripping. Her stripping days wasn't that long, it was pretty short, but she said she only did it for about 2 to 3 months before she quit. But yo, Eve wasn't just stripping, she was basically doing porno on stage. Cause there's photos of her in a strip club jamming a dildo into a girl while another girl is jamming a dildo into Eve, basically like a three-way dildo-ish, whatever, dildo off. Another photo of her is like she's eating the girl out on stage, and then there's another photo of Eve spreading her legs on a man's lap while a girl eats her out. Yo, Eve was a freak. But fast forward to today, she's far removed from that lifestyle and is now a mom and married to her husband Maximilian Cooper, who is the founder of Gumball 3000.
The beginning, I remember when you burst on the scene, everyone kept saying, because I lived in Philadelphia, they said this girl, she used to be a stripper, but she's gonna be the biggest thing in hip hop. You write about that 17-year-old girl who had gone into this adult entertainment world for 2 months.
For 2 months.
2 months.
And wasn't good, by the way. I was lazy. I was like, I went into this world because I felt like I needed money. I didn't want to ask my mom for any money. I felt like the music thing wasn't working out. And it's weird when you're that young and you have made these decisions about your life. But that being said, being in that world, I would never have met Mace.
Right, and Mace helped you understand your power.
Yeah, he was the one person that was like, what are you doing here? What do you want to do with your life? And as soon as he heard me rap, he was like, you don't need to be here. And I never went back. I never went back the day
You never went back.
Cardi B. Now before she got her big break, she was well known for being a stripper in New York. And many celebrities came across her while stripping, like Joe Budden, Fabulous, and many other rappers. Cardi had started stripping when she was 19 years old, and unlike others, she takes a lot of pride in it and says that she loved it. And being a hood chick from the Bronx with no money, best believe she put her body to work. She tells Ellen that she has only been stripping for about 3.5 years. But every time I hear these rappers telling the story of them seeing Cardi in a strip club, it seems like she did it a lot longer than that. But that just shows how much she was hustling to be on the scene. And while stripping, she was also pursuing her music career. So as her social media status started to rise, she wanted to take her music seriously and she needed to be 100% focused. So she quit stripping.
So what's the process of writing a song like?
You know, I gotta like listen and listen and listen and listen and listen to the beat, listen to the beat, listen to the beat, focus there, focus. This is why I had to like practically stop dancing, because like you have to be dedicated, like you really have to be dedicated. Sometimes I don't even feel like it's too much, but I be focused and I write it.
Trina. Now you can already tell she a freak, or at least the persona of it, when she first popped out with Trick Daddy. Trina says she didn't strip for long, and after she graduated high school, she wanted to give it a try, but she said it only lasted about 2 to 3 months. According to Kaya, allegedly, Trick Daddy used to be her pimp. Now we have no proof of this, but from a lot of the early Trick Daddy Trina videos, she was like his backup dancer, always dancing up on dudes explicitly while Trick Daddy is performing. In this clip I can't show, Trina is bending over, busting it wide open for this dude. And in this other clip, Trick is performing on stage and Trina with some other girls are bending over and also laying on their back, spreading their egos wide open. But at first, when Trick Daddy found out Trina was stripping, he went and stopped her from doing it and instead made her his dancers. But Trina and her fast little friends, I'm sure, was doing a lot more than just dancing. Allegedly.
Her and all her friends, including my wife, Joy, Trina, Pinky, all their friends said, we're gonna dance. I said, what do you mean dance? We finna be strippers. I said, nah, y'all ain't finna be no damn strippers. So they kept it away from me all the while. I'm thinking, oh, they flies, they ain't finna be no strippers. Then I had got in the book. They was like, hey, Trina them getting naked tonight. They had ecstasy and prowess. I call every nigga I know, hey, meet me the ecstasy, meet me the ecstasy, meet me the ecstasy. When they came out that motherfucker in their little stripper uniform, that's the day when they realized we can't dance because these rude motherfuckers is in here. No, let's go. And all of them left. I end up making them be my dancers.
Okay.
So if you go back to old footage, Trina and her crew, and Joy and Tika and Tisha, all those are my dancers.
Azealia Banks. Yo, this girl is something special, man. Up to today's date, I can't name one song from her. I only know her for her social media antics and rants, and once in a while, I be agreeing with her. Early in her career as a struggling artist, she took on stripping as what she calls a low point in her life. In this Daily Beast article, she says strippers make way more fucking money than a lot of people working desk jobs. They're walking out of there with $1,200 a night. Now me, with my little butt and my little A cups, it wasn't happening like that. I worked at this little strip club and it was a low point, but I wanted some fast money. I was such a chicken in the strip club. It was not my thing at all. I was there for just 2 weekends and then I quit because 212 blew up. So her time stripping was short-lived, and once her song blew up, she was out of there. Nowadays, she's just causing havoc as usual. Kash doll. She started stripping around the time her apartment burned down and she had to move back home with her mom. She was not happy at all about this and was gonna get out by all means, so she started dancing with her friends. She said she only danced for about a year until she started making a buzz in the city for her popularity, which then led to her doing club appearances and shows for money, and the rest is history.
Now what made you stop?
It was just time. And then like the youth, I seen that I had a lot of little girls that looked up to me, and I have little sisters. Even though they understand me and they know me, other people don't know me. They just see the glimpse and the glam. You know, they see this. They don't know me. So my little sisters would never, because they know me, but they don't know me, and I didn't want them to think that was their way out. And because some people don't have their mind, and some people do look for other people to look up to and see their way and try to do their way. You know what I'm saying? But and then it was just time, because I just can't. It was a stepping stone for me. That's not a career. It's something that you get in and you figure out, and you go ahead and move on to the next thing. It's not something that you try to make a career. It's a hustle. It's a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like any dudes got their hustles. They hustle for a minute and they move on to something else. So I invested in myself and it was time to go. I didn't have a retirement party. I just said, I'm done.
One thing's for sure is that these ladies use stripping as a gateway for their dreams, even though a lot of them changed their stories on how long they've been stripping. In this interview, it was only 2 weeks. In this other interview, it was 6 months. In each interview, they changed their story, but that's regardless of the point. The point is they're living a much better life now, and that's all that matters. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out, and I'ma see you guys very, very soon.